Okay, we are live. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the R Overwatch Community Clash. I'm your caster Poxy, and joined with me is Paulu. So, we're going to be having a great set of games today. So, our teams for today is going to be on the blue team. We have the OBC, and on the red team, we have Yeet It or Skeet It. So, Paulu, you going to be hyped for a couple of good games today?
Absolutely. I saw Yeet It and Skeet It, rather, totally dominate yesterday, along with Dumpster Divers. And OBC was kind of an underdog yesterday. I'm pretty sure they got their games scuffed by levers and some bad situations with teammates being like miscommunicated, or miscommunicating their status. So I am not really sure who I'm rooting for. I think that both teams have a fair chance.
Oh, it's great. Actually, apparently Yeet It or Skeet It has got some couple good games with the finalists, which is Dumpster Divers, so I'm
Mhm.
really hoping for Yeet
Yeah,
It or
they
Skeet It
did.
to make it through.
Hosting that game was actually pretty interesting. There were a lot of really great fights. It was a pretty long match, and there were pretty long games that were pretty even.
Ah, it's going to be great. Okay, and we are underway. It looks like Yeet It or Skeet It are going straight towards the point for a fast matchup, but it looks like OBC is going to get there as well, so we got a couple of good matches. So they're going to go for the tanks right now. It's pretty interesting. They're going for a Ryan and Winston matchup for Yeet It or Skeet It, but um, OBC is going to go for the traditional Zarya and Reinhardt play. So it looks like OBC is trying to go for the traditional 2-2 matchup, but Yeet It or Skeet It just won the first fight. So let's see how it's going to move from there. Paul, you think that Doomfist for Yeet It or Skeet It is actually going to be useful in this match?
In this matchup, I
Especially
don't
in
think so.
Busan.
I think that their Kree might fuck them up.
Oh, oof. So it looks like OBC is going to try and go for a right-hand flank on Busan, but Yeet or Skeet is just pressuring them with that Winston up top. What is... Yeah, the Winston is just up there, just showing some pressure, and looks like... Ooh,
Oh, the
looks
Pharah
like...
might get a boop off.
Oh, that was so close for a boop. Damn, that Reinhardt was that close to just getting off that match. It looks like they're just trying to contest the point. Ooh, that was a good pin, and that was a miss, but... And that's... Oh, that was an early shatter. It looks like OBC is just going to get the... Gonna get eliminated, and Yeet It or Skeet is gonna have recaptured a point. 38%. It's actually not bad for a first try. You think? Oh, looks like Yeet It or Skeet It just busted out a Pharah, so they're gonna try and go for a Mercy comp over here. They're still sticking with the Doomfist, so that's gonna be interesting to go for their DPS. No hit scans heroes whatsoever. Polly, so how do you think the comp's
They're
working
both
out?
pretty even. They're pretty even for ults right now,
Oh.
I'd say.
Yeah, it looks like they're
Uh,
just having one with the Moira comp
I
and...
think their Pharmacy might go behind, it seems,
Well,
on their past games.
it seems
It's a
like...
big pick on the Reaper. The Reaper almost had ult, so.
Okay, that's two picks for Yeet It or Skeet It. Looks like OBC is going to be backing off from this one, because there's no way they can contest this fight unless they can get another pick, and that's another point for Yeet It or Skeet It. Looks
Oh, their
like...
Mercy is still staggered. Their Mercy is still staggered.
Oh, that's not good.
You know, OBC. That's not great.
That doesn't look like it.
Bad stagger.
Oh, and that's...
Alright.
Yeah, that looks like that Mercy is going to be out for a while. Looks like OBC is going to have to take a while for them to contest this point, and that's not really good for the especially on control. That Reaper up there on that point is just holding out. He's not going to be getting any hits from that far though, but it's pretty interesting. See if he's going to get tracked by the Doomfist.
Maybe he may be waiting for a teleport to ult.
Oh,
Possibly?
okay. Okay, let's move on to what. Let's see what OBC is going to go for another right-hand flank. They already just got for the speed boost, and that's Lucio down. That's another two picks. Looks like OBC is not having any luck today.
OBC seems to keep pushing on the far right to point behind, and it doesn't seem to be working out for them.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to
I think
switch.
I think the CC on Yeet's team is dominating them, even though they have the Kree in the, or I guess like one CC character to stop it.
Oh yeah, especially.
Not enough.
Oh, looks like we got another push. Looks like they're trying to go for down the middle. That's a wild charge from the Rhine over there. Maybe he's going to try for the. He's going to try to go for the contest. The Pharaoh try to go for an ult. Didn't get any good picks today, and
They got
Yeet It or
separated.
and OBC still got that point, and that's the first point for Yeet It or Skeet It. Whew. Looks like Yeet It or Skeet It's got the momentum for today. what's up with OBC? What's wrong? Did their pushes just not happen to work on the right side, or it just happens to be just too much on separation whenever they did it?
I think they either split up when they went main, or when they pushed far right, they just had too much CC on the far right and the Doomfist to properly like push, I guess, on the far right, especially with like being able to get booped off and like getting punched off, and there's just a lot of like room for Ryan to charge, and I think their comp just like dominated there.
Yeah.
Their McCree didn't have enough, I guess, like power to both control their Pharah and their Doomfist at the same time, and both of those heroes were problems for them.
Hopefully OBC can get back on the second point, but it looks like
they seem to have swapped their comp. They went from Mercy to Moira.
Oh, and there's also a Sigma in the play for OBC as well, so this is going to be an interesting play. OBC, they're going to run the double barrier comp with Orisa. Well, early games fights on the right-hand side. Looks like they're still fairly even with no picks. Sigma's already down for OBC, so it looks like it's another contention for Yeet or Skeet unless they can turn it around. And nope, looks like Yeet and Skeet is going to get the first point for the second round of Busan. OBC is seriously not having any luck, and they just staggered the Mei there as well. So, you think, Paulo, you think that Mei pick is going to be good for OBC when they move on?
I wouldn't say on this point with the comp they're fighting against, I don't think it was definitely worth it at all.
Oh, well.
I don't think they're going to get any valuable ults off or walls, really.
Oh, well.
Perhaps on the Rhine or their tanks, but I think their DPS are just going to keep dominating their backline.
Oh, that's another ult for the Pharah. Looks
pretty aggressive ult from the Pharah.
Yeah, they were able to get one pick, but they were able to trade it off with the Moira. Moira's busted out another ult. Looks like OBC's trying their
the
best.
Mercy's down now.
Oop, Doomfist got separated, and
this is winnable for
OBC. Yeah, if they could just get a couple more picks, they could be able to do it.
Oh,
this is it's not working out well for them, but hopefully they can get one more push.
their Mei is way too deep.
Oof. Yeah, and that's it for the Mei, eliminated by the Doomfist. Orisa's trying to go for the Pharah here, but doesn't seem to be moving. That Doomfist is really wrecking their back line. OBC really need to deal with that. Yeet and Skeet is doing really well controlling OBC from even pushing or contesting the point. Damn. And that's another one.
The Dream General keeps getting a first pick every fight.
Yeah.
It's making it very hard for them to group up for a proper...
Yeah, OBC really need to control with that hit scan, or else that Pharah is just wrecking everyone in the back line.
I think they need to swap up the Mei.
Well, we'll see now. They got first pick on the Doomfist. Let's see if they can go for a push. We got Sigma with a good ult here, so we'll see. As of right now, OBC's winning with the ult economy, so let's see what this push goes up. Looks like we got a good push. And no pick whatsoever.
Is fully charged and being super aggressive.
Oh, and that's a good grab from Yeet. And a double shatter. Well, that was interesting, but... And that's it for second point. Yeet and Skeet got the first map. I guess it's just that if OBC can't give those pushes and can't pressure Yeet and Skeet, they'll just be walked all over. But let's see this play of the game from Torn Fury, who's playing at Reinhardt. There's the first map in Busan. Oh, that is a good shatter, getting both the Mercy and... Yeah. So, Paulo, how do you think OBC can get back from this?
What's next map, actually?
Next map, I believe, would be either Dorado or Eichenwald. I think it's one of... Oh, no, it's Rialto.
Rialto? Okay. To come back on this, I'd say if Yeet keeps on running the Doomfist and Pharmacy, which they consistently ran yesterday during games. If they keep running that, I think that OBC needs to put a handle down on CC to cancel the Doomfist abilities. Like maybe a Sombra even could work against their comp. They're running Rein Zarya.
It's extremely powerful,
sure, right?
Yeah.
With like a Pharah and a Doomfist, like a Pharmacy, a Doomfist, and the Rein Zarya, they're gonna have pretty much no abilities if they did run a Sombra, but I'm not sure if they will. I did not see any Sombras yesterday.
And there hasn't been any Sombra today as well, but maybe in this map, there's a lot of corners for the Sombra to hide, and there's a lot of high ground as well for it to take advantage of the hack. So maybe we might have a Sombra play today in Rialto. But what do you think?
I think this really just depends on OBC getting the proper counters for their Doomfist and Pharah. They're depending on the McCree, I think, too much to counter both the Doom and the Pharah. And it's just not working out because they're separating and the Kree gets separated and can't handle both at the same time as they like dive other teammates.
Yeah, I can't blame them. I mean, the fact that you have both the Pharmercy and the Doomfist to contend with, that McCree is working double shift just to even get control of the fight. So let's hope that they'll change it out. They looks like they switch off the McCree for the Ash, and they're still running the Reaper comp for OBC.
For Yeet, they started running Reaper instead of a Doomfist, which is interesting. I think Yeet's on attack, correct? Yes.
Yeah, Yeet or Skeet is running attack, OBC's running defense, so no Orisa. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting fight. Both of them are running Ryan Zarya, so it's going to be pretty even on the tank side. Okay, and let's see how the fight's going to go.
It seems their Yeet's Pharmacy is going over top to get early pressure. They've already pushed back. They've taken bridge so far.
Reaper over here is trying to go for a good flank, see if he can get any picks on that tank. Up, there's Moira down. That looks like he might get a second pick, and Faris actually got the Reinhardt, so it looks like OBC's on the back end as well, and that's a third and a fourth.
OBC is not making enough space to properly contest either.
Oof.
They're backing out, which I guess is what naturally has to happen if their hit scans can take care of, or the hit scan rather can't take care of
that Pharmercy and yes.
They swapped to Junk from Reaper, it seems. OBC did.
Oh, they swapped to Junk? Okay, that's
which is an interesting swap considering the Zarya and Pharah on Yeet's team.
I'm guessing they're trying to maybe just go straight for the core because Yeet or Skeet is quite bunching up, especially that Reinhardt. Ooh, that's a brave charge. All the way to the other end of the map for Yeet and Skeet. It looks like Skeeter was literally trying to just push that guy off the edge. But yeah, they still got control of the payload, and this has only been 2 fights in, and they're almost halfway through on this second point. OBC needs to pull up some pressure, or else Yeet or Skeet is just going to walk right over them. We got some...
They're not taking time to regroup, it doesn't seem, OBC.
I mean, they are doing fairly well, at least putting some pressure, but they need to put in heavy pressure on that Pharah to get any sort of movement on it, and that was another shatter for it, but doesn't seem to have converted to anything besides killing the Rhine. Reaper took out the Ash over there, so that again, Yeet or Skeet still have the advantage. But yeah, that's...
They're already double hit scan now for their Pharmacy. OBC is...
Oh yeah, OBC has switched out to the Soldier. Yeet or Skeet has the ult advantage, so they, like...
absolutely, they're almost up 4 ults right now, almost 5. No, yeah, 4 ults right now.
However, Torrent Fury from OBC does have a chance to make a good play with that Shatter, so all he has to do is one lucky shot. Let's see how it plays out. Well, but Ryan's already dead, so I'm guessing that's not going to work out for now.
Nautical and OBC swapped off of Lucio right as he had beat.
Oh, that's... he should have actually waited for that beat. That would have been useful for one of the team fights. But I'm guessing they're trying to go for the stall.
6 ults. They're going to have 6 ults this fight, so...
Yeah.
I guess with stall, that is understandable.
Oh, well, okay. Let's see if when Torrent Fury is going to be releasing that Shatter. And let's see if Skeeter can go...
Right,
oh, that's 2 on the Shatter, but they did the counter grab. So it looks like it's going to be...
Their Pharah's down. Mercy's rezzing in their backline.
Oh, let's see.
Pharah's back out.
Pharah's back up. Let's see if that Soldier can take... Oh, okay. Lucky for them. That nearly got into... If that Pharah ult converted, that would have been a really hectic for them. Looks like OBC has given some breathing room.
Looking up for OBC, they're starting to charge their ults faster, and I think Yeet just used all 4 that they had ready.
Yeah, Yeet's actually pushed, but they still got the Moira ult to use. However, if Skeeter can build up that Shatter charge really fast, then OBC can be contested. But looks like Zach from...
There's not a lot of counterplay they can have. If they block the Shatter, that could be...
However, Zach from OBC does have a grab, so it could be busting out any time for a good counterplay. And there's another Shatter. Looks like Nautical's down, and that's him. They got no healers right now. Teolbeast tried to bust out the visor. Let's see if he can convert anything there. Nope, looks like OBC's just... OBC's putting up a good fight for the contest, but it looks like either Skeet has control. That's a wild charge from Torrent Fury there. See how it goes, and that is round 1 for Eat It or Skeet It. It's really difficult for OBC to counter up with Yeet It or Skeet It. They are just too strong with their composition.
It's also quite unfortunate that they did have a loss of a player on their main 6 roster. OBC did right before this game.
That's such a pity.
Right after the first games yesterday.
One of their sub.
So I can't imagine that causes a lot of stress.
Yeah, especially if you've been playing with them a long time and you just have to randomly switch out in the middle of a game. Oh well. Let's hope that they can actually catch back up to it. But nah, Yeet or Skeet It, even though they've had close games yesterday, they are wrecking the maps today. I think Busan was over pretty quickly, and they just rolled through Rialto's first point extremely fast as well.
Ready for battle.
Oh, this is interesting. OBC's busted out the Genji comp. Let's see if
they can be useful here if they keep running off-meta tanks, though. If Yeet keeps on running off-meta tanks, because the only reason Genji isn't really that viable right now is because of the Rock, the double shield pretty much in Sim, which they are running Sim.
They're both running, they're running Sim, and they're running Sim, Mei, and Orisa. This is an interesting combo. I haven't actually seen this one. You think, oh, well, there was on Reddit that post about the Sim Mei thing where they can use it to Sim bomb, so maybe we'll see that in the game.
I actually haven't even seen that in my game, so let's see.
That would be really interesting if they pull it out this game, but I don't know, we'll hope for it. Maybe they're trying to go for a meme position, but OBC's...
They could be using Mei to a wall at this choke over here, when there's not a lot of space to get out.
OBC's running a good comp today. Let's see how it's going. Oh, they actually did! They actually busted out the Mei bomb!
Oh,
they actually copied Reddit. I can't believe this. That was a good play, so...
that is impressive.
That is actually pretty impressive. So, if anyone hasn't seen it, the way it goes is a Mei bomb. The Symmetra would place a teleporter down, and then teleport all her turrets to the other side, and then have the Mei go to the other teleporter, and then immediately ice up. That way that the enemy team won't be able to kill the turrets until the Mei de-ices. So that was pretty interesting.
I think that they're setting up another one actually right now.
Oh, let's see if they can actually bust it out again. That's twice, and
they're doing it again right now.
Oh, there it is, and that's the second Mei bomb that they're gonna go. It looks like they're trying. They can't do anything against that Mei bomb, and they were able to counter it, but that was interesting. That was a block shattered by Torrent Fury there, but man, Yeet It or Skeet It, they are doing some proper strats in this match.
Yeah, this is actually
that was interesting. I knew it.
The lack of coordination amongst OBC is really causing them to fall apart here.
Yeah, but I believe that Yeet It or Skeet It, they probably did some practice in before yesterday and today, because yeah. But especially that Mei bomb thing, that was just recent. That only came out, I think, like a week and a half ago, and that busted out on Reddit, and they're now using it in one of the matches. That's pretty good. Oh, it looks like they got walled out, so this might be interesting for OBC. They're able to survive
making a good push. They're down their Symmetra.
So. Yep. OBC's Ryan just got nanoed. Looks like they're gonna push out. Ooh, that was a good save. That was a good freeze by the Mei on OBC side. That was able to cancel the Roadhog.
They can stagger both of their supports right now, actually, and most likely OBC will capture this point.
Yep, from the looks of it, Yeet or Skeet is just going to give OBC this point. They're not going to go for the push.
Yeet's actually pushing up now.
Oh, looks like they're going to go for the wall. That was a good Mei wall that just centered. Oh, but Yeet or Skeet just put it out the Mei ult, so it looks like they have control of the point as of now. And wow, that's also pretty interesting. The Orisa hit the damage boost right behind the wall, so OBC can't even destroy it for the contest. But another good grab by OBC. See if it can convert. Looks like it didn't convert anywhere. And that was a good coordinated push by Yeet.
Put a lamp down on the grab and cancel it completely. That is not very good for OBC, as it's taken them, I think, 3 minutes to charge that grab.
Yeah, oh, looks like the Junkrat's gonna get staggered, and he's gone, so... OBC's got about one more push left in them before they can even before they can make it to the second point. Let's see what they're gonna do.
They have Tire for this fight, and they're gonna have Mei, Tire, and possibly Shatter.
Yeah, yeah, both May, Tire, and Shatter. So it looks like OBC can make it if they play their cards right in this game. But
assuming that Yeet's Baptiste uses his lamp during one of the ults.
oh, there's a Tire. It's busting out.
Oh, they used both. Oh no.
Oh god. Well, and Ash has a Bob, so it looks like if she doesn't, oh, there it is. Okay, it looks like OBC. Oh, OBC's tank Tornfury didn't even get the Shatter there. He actually died before that push.
Actually, Yeet's Ash has complete free reign over here on high ground behind them. Took out 3 at the end of that fight.
Oh, that was a pity. So it looks like that's another win for Yeet or Skeet. They're 2 for 0 on this match. God damn. Oh, that is a pity. Oh well. OBC had a couple of great
best of 5 though.
There's another. They have to win this next map, or else they're going to be eliminated from the semifinals. OBC did put up a good fight, but Yeet or Skeet, they did their homework, especially with that May bomb. That was just pure strategy right there. So, well, let's hope that OBC can bring it back next match.
What map is it next?
Hollywood. Hollywood. It's another. I'm blanking out. What's this type of match again? Assault Escort. That's what it is.
It's hybrid, yeah.
Well, looks like Yeet or Skeet is going to be meeting Team Dumpster Divers in the finals from the looks of it, unless OBC can pull out a major comeback. Let's hope they do. So, Paul, you think the games have been good today? Well, at least for the last 2 maps.
So far, it's been interesting to watch. It's pretty cool to see the coordination on Yeet's side. But I'm really hoping to see that OBC can bring back a really coordinated fight on Hollywood.
Okay. What about the games yesterday, actually? Because, like, were you able to watch at least some of the matches before for OBC and Yeet or Skeet?
I think I watched one OBC map, and I watched which they performed pretty well on, actually, against another team. And also, I think
you were saying?
I'm trying to remember.
No, it's fine. It's okay. We're still waiting for the match anyway to start.
I hosted a couple.
Yeah, it's like
there were pretty good matches between Yeet and Dumpster too.
Yes. Well, I'm hoping for that.
Balanced.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting if they make it to the final. But if OBC can pull the underdog fight over here, it'll be great. But do you like? Wait, you're saying? No, you're saying?
I said looking at comps here. It seems that they're not gonna run the May bomb again, but they're gonna run a sim. Yeet is.
Yeah, both teams are actually running a sim, so it looks like again that Reaper. Yeet or Skeet still keep holding on to that Reaper comp. So I don't know if it's been effective for them, but I mean they've been winning the last couple of matches, so it must be working out. And here we go. Yeet or Skeet starting off the attack, and we got OBC doing the defense. Let's see if they can make it past the choke or if OBC can hold them from here. So from the looks of it, they might go for the security room. Oh no, they actually went for the sim port on the way up on top side. So looks like they're gonna go and drop down. There it is. That's coordinated drop, and
oh, the Reaper's behind them.
Oh, there's a good pin, and looks like the Reinhardt's gonna be dead, and that's the Reinhardt for OBC down. That's another 2-3 picks, and that's an easy first point for Yeet or Skeet. That sim teleport on top side is extremely powerful to get past the first choke.
Yeah, taking the high ground, and then I think their sim also got pretty high charge very fast, which put a lot of pressure on OBC because their sim I don't think was as high charge and caused them to probably collapse because of the high DPS from sim.
Yeah.
On Yeet's side.
But from the looks of it, OBC is trying to put up a defense. They can't seem to choose where to set up, but it looks like they're gonna go for the main point on the right next to the saloon. It looks like the Reinhardt's charging pretty fast. They're going to go for the offense, and there's a charge. Let's see if they can go for the Reinhardt, and that's a shatter from behind.
OBC got a huge shatter.
No,
that was Yeet.
Yeah, it was Yeet. Yeah, Yeet or Skeet took out a huge shatter by the charge from Skeeter, just charging from behind and shattering behind. So OBC again is on the defense, where free real estate for Yeet or Skeet just to move that payload all the way up. OBC switched out to the Orisa comp now. See if they can contest that point before it can even make it to the second point. Again, they're still being pressured by Yeet or Skeet. There's the charge. That is... Tyolby is not having any luck today with those charges from that Reinhardt, and that's another few easy picks for Yeet or Skeet to push it up.
They swapped to OBC has swapped to Sig Risa, which is not going to be very fortunate for them considering their Yeet Sim has been completely dominating this round.
Yeah, that Yeet Sim's currently got an ult up as well, so she's gonna probably push it up. She's probably gonna pop it sometime soon to separate the team. Oh, there's the Reaper ult.
OBC's double shield. It's gonna make it
there it is.
Very easy for Sim to stay pretty hard charged on Yeet's side.
It looks like Yeet or Skeet just popped all their ults to get this, and yeah, unless OBC contests this is gonna be Yeet or Skeet's map.
Oh, they're coming out from far right.
Yeah, I see it. That Sigma's trying to do something there. They busted out the Brigida comp. Looks like they're really going for the contest. And triple ults over there just made it easy work for Yeet or Skeet. And it looks like that Orisa's still trying to... And that's another beat, and that's it. Yeet or Skeet got first point. Got first match. So yeah, Paul, have you been enjoying hosting the community clashes actually? Because this is like the first time the Discord's doing like a full-on tournament. So
it's been actually pretty interesting. I've liked coming together with the community, and I don't think I've really seen like many like coordinated community games as hosting community games in general. I think the games have just been like super. It's been a lot more interesting to watch, I guess, than watching hosted games, I suppose. Because there's a lot more teamwork going on, I guess, in these rather than in the regular community pugs that we host, where there's just a lot of like laid back, like not really like
it's like
intense fights, I guess.
Yeah, I mean like a lot of the in-house games that we have every Saturdays, I believe. Every Saturdays around.
Oh yeah.
Around this time is usually just a lot of the regulars from the Discord playing, in-house pugs and just having some fun. But this Community Clash is a new event that a lot of the Community Clash organizers like Ruby and Draggery and all the others, it's just like a new event that maybe it could persist for a couple of times. Hopefully the event's the event gets some success and we get some traction, but let's see how it goes. But I know that a lot of people have been having some fun hosting these games and playing these games, so it looks like Yeet or Skeet put a cheeky mine trap over there. Let's see if OBC is going to fall for it. Hopefully they don't. But yeah, so Paulo, what's OBC running with the... They look like they're running full dive in this map. It's like back in the good old days.
It's pretty interesting. They're running full dive without a Lucio.
They're running a full dive without a Lucio.
Both healer comps are a little strange.
Yeah, but they're running the Famercy, so it means that they're trying to learn from Yeet or Skeet. Let's see if it's going to work.
True.
And there's the Famercy going in for the top right. They're not going to go...
It could be useful because they don't really have a counter for Vara on Yeet's side.
It looks like
However,
the dive's actually working.
Looks like they...
Let's see if they can get a pick. They can get a pick. Looks like OBC's got a chance to fight this one. That's 3 picks for OBC.
Vara got picked way too early to contest.
Yeah, that looks like that Genji's going to get staggered unless he can escape from that fight. But there's the Reaper, and he just got cornered over by the Cafe, so... Looks like OBC's having another tough fight. They're still sticking with the comp, so let's hope it goes well for them.
They're not really focused on regrouping, it seems.
Yeah, they're going in quite fast. They're going to need to slow the game a bit down if they're going to go it. That's... The Pharah picked off early.
Taking a lot of damage without their Mercy there.
Ooh, that's...
Mercy just came out of spawn.
Oh, that Genji is lucky to make it out alive. He was nearly gone. Mercy's res the Pharah, so it looks like they were able to work around the mistake.
6 right now.
Oh, there's the tire. Let's see if they can cancel it. Tire's going above.
Tire going over on high ground.
Oh, lucky for
the
OBC.
Tire seems to be coming up for Mercy.
Yep, and that's the Mercy dead for the Rip Tire. Looks like we're gonna have to wait for the Mercy to come back. Let's see how looks like OBC is just doing some, trying to just prod the defense, see where the weaknesses lie. But
Actually, they're swapping. OBC is swapping to Ryan Zarya, I believe.
are they? Oh, yep, they are.
Actually, Ryan Hamster rather.
Ryan Hammond. Let's see how this is gonna work out. Let's see. That Pharaoh Mercy is still trying to get some best. Looks like the Hammond's pushed through. Let's see how it's gonna work out. They're trying to go for high ground over here. They still got point.
This is not Sigma. They're far, which is.
Oh. Orissa's just busted out her ult, and that's easily taken care of. And that Hammond is just messing with the back line, but he hasn't been putting in some. Oh, poof.
Oh, Mercy didn't stay with the Pharaoh, causing Pharaoh to take way too much damage at the time.
That was a pity, because if that Pharaoh was able to convert those kills from that ult. Oh, we have a Genji Blade. Let's see how it works out. Genji's got one of the Mercy, so we have a chance here. Let's see. Looks like only one conversion for them. Genji and he's gone. OBC's going for the regroup again. See how it works out. Yeah, so they need to regroup if they're gonna have any chance of making it for the 1 minute. So, yeah, Paula, do you think OBC still got a chance in this match? Oh, there's
this match, it doesn't seem likely. I think that Yeet seems to have dominance on ults right now. There's not a lot of coordination, especially the Mercy's leaving their OBC's Mercy keeps on leaving the Pharah, which makes her super vulnerable to all this damage.
Oh, there's the Pharah again, just like you said. They should have just waited for the regroup, but yep, that's 2 on that. So they either need to.
There's still a Tracer behind too, who Junker sees.
Oh well, their Mercy just busted out. Okay, so the Mercy and the Mercy of Yeet or Skeet just busted both ults. Well, this is the final push for OBC. Let's hope they can do anything good. And that's another ult. That's a good shatter by Taobi, but it wasn't able to conversion. And that's let's see what happens over here. The Hammond's still contesting hard, especially the Moira, but it looks like it's going to be cleaned up, and that's the game for Yeet or Skeet. Oh, well, the Tracer tried her best over there, but doesn't look like they can contest. And
getting blocked, and that is game.
That is game for Yeet or Skeet. They make it to the finals. That was a good effort from OBC, but Yeet or Skeet is just too strong with their composition. Now we're going to be entering a very interesting finals match between Yeet or Skeet and Team Dumpster. So, Paulo, you said that their games yesterday was really close. So let's see if it's going to be another close match for the finals.
Yeah, yesterday's games are actually pretty close. They're pretty interesting to watch. There's a lot of close fights, and there wasn't really any rolling going on. Both all maps pretty much went into overtime.
Wow, so this is going to be a very long best of 5 for Yeet or Skeet and Dumpster Divers. But let's just give a warm congratulations to OBC. They did very well to make it up to the semifinals after the group stages yesterday. So it was a good effort for them to get a 3rd place finish. And yeah, let's hope that OBC as a team, maybe they might stick around and play a lot more competition sometime in the future. But for now, we'd like to thank them for joining the Community Clash and doing very, very well. Obviously, they won the temporary Discord role in our Overwatch Discord as they are 3rd place, and I believe they're each gonna get a loot box. I'm not familiar with the prize, but I believe 3rd place.
3rd place is just rolls, I believe.
Oh, okay. So then, well, if you guys see them in the Overwatch Discord, they just won a temporary Discord role. Hit them up with a congratulations, a GG. They did very well to make it up to 3rd place and fight against Yeet or Skeet, but I guess Yeet or Skeet is just too powerful for this match. But yeah, congratulations to them. Okay, so our next matchup is going to be Team Dumpster Diver against Team Yeet or Skeet. So yeah, Apollo, how's casting these games been? It's quite difficult, isn't it?
I'd say they're quite interesting to cast.
Because like what's it called like this is like we're only amateur casters. It's not like even though we got our names as Paulo and Poxycaster, we're just doing this for fun for the community. But it's pretty interesting when you're behind the casting table. I believe our laptops and computers, but it's pretty interesting, especially when you see like the Overwatch League, who would have such professional production values, and then us just talking over gameplay. It's I have so much more respect for people in
I'm
the Overwatch
honestly
League.
I'm way more used to analyzing, I guess, meta plays and more I guess orthodox at the time Overwatch comps. So it's pretty interesting to see these Genjis right now and other heroes that are being played in these games that are not exactly seen in many games that I've been watching recently.
Yeah, I also yeah, exactly what you said. Also forgot to mention the community clash is just entirely made of people with 3000 SR and below, right? So that means these people are
Yeah.
just bronze all the way up to diamond. So these people
Or
aren't.
up to high plat, I'd say.
Yeah,
No,
actually,
the players,
not
yeah.
yeah up to high plat. So it's really interesting to find this out because I mean we all play our occasional comp matches and we all try to think that we're all in the Overwatch League, but it's really interesting to see how a non-professional amateur team do full-on coordinated matches, especially in a 6v6 in a tournament setting, because it's a
Yeah.
lot different when you're watching this than if you're like actually playing the game, right? Especially you, Paul, because I believe you do
Yes.
scrims in the collegiate teams.
Yeah.
So,
Um, I've pretty much been locked onto, I think like maybe like three comps as the past couple weeks, and it's just pretty much like double shield, like Orisa Sigma, like Moira Lucio, and then Sim Doom or Sim Reaper, I think, and also sometimes McCree, but I don't know. Yeah.
it's interesting to find out like all these games where like the May Bomb, for example, by Yeet or Skeet, when they busted out that May Bomb, you're never gonna see that in like a
Mhm.
professional scrim or like a professional game unless they're really risking it. But like in like
I'd risk it. I'd risk it in my scrims.
you should well, I mean you should check it out. I mean we've seen it firsthand how the May Bomb
I
actually
have games
works.
today. I have games today right after casting. Actually, I have one at like I have to play from it's almost 2 p.m. right now. I have games from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Oh
So
wow.
with
And I'm just
my college team.
well, you got to show them at least that you got to demonstrate the May Bomb because that was so interesting when we saw that when they busted it out in Rialto because that was
They probably know. I'd say I have the community head for my university is a like semi well known analyst Overwatch League, like kind of like he's not like a professional analyst, but he's like pretty popular, I guess, on like YouTube and Twitter and stuff. So he probably keeps up with like a lot of like the Reddit comps and the funny things.
the meme comps.
Yeah.
Apparently Reddit's dictating the comps nowadays. So I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys see in your
No.
in your comp matches, if you the minute you see a Sim May combo, you better expect that May Bomb, and you got to figure out a way to counteract that. So you guys better
Honestly, I
best
think you
prepare.
just have to like shield it at that point. I don't know, with like a sig,
It's such
I guess.
it's such a great way to stall out the map though, because think about it. You got the May, so you got the extension of the May Ice, and then you got the
Mhm.
turrets defending it. So it's just like there's no
I
way
don't
to
know. I'd
counter
say
it.
that I'd say there is a way to counter actually. If you're if enemy team is running sig, or like I'd say if you're running Sim May and you do a May bomb, enemy team sig could actually just turn around and shield the turrets while May's in block.
Actually, yeah.
Because if you're running sig, you're generally running Orisa, so you'll have a shield in front of you pushing, but it's you could probably just use sig to
To block out the
block out the damage
to
from the
block out the May
turrets,
Bomb, yeah.
or you can
Or to be fair, they can just
take them out.
they can just entirely ignore the May Bomb, even though it's gonna contest, and they could just try and go for some picks, because like, you are sacrificing an
That's
entire
not
player.
that's not as useful consider because with the speed, I think it takes down a sim turrets. I think they generally target healers and backline with it. So if it catches someone in your backline and like the damage, I don't think hasn't been patched yet. Like I'm pretty sure sim turrets do like tons of damage still.
Oof.
I don't remember how much honestly, but I know that they slow you down pretty hard,
Yeah.
and I think that it can be pretty. If they pick up a healer at the beginning, it's not worth to keep on pushing. It's probably better to keep your Sig Shield up and against the May Bomb, I guess.
Against a Maybomb, yeah. Okay, well, looks like the finals match is underway, ladies and gentlemen. And we have, on the blue team, we have Team Dumpster Divers. And on the red team, we have Yeet It or Skeet It. So, these two matchups, apparently, these two teams have been matched up yesterday during the group stages. And apparently they've been going through they've been going through a lot of close matches, most of them going through overtime. So let's hope for a good best of 5 from both these teams today, and let's see if they can give us an enjoyable matchup. So, Paulo, any players that we should be watching for Yeet It or Skeet? Well, for Yeet It or Skeet It, they've been doing well with that Pharmacy, but I don't know anything about Team Dumpster Divers.
Dumpster Divers, I'd say. Trying to think back, I know that Dumpster they ran a Pharah I think yesterday. That was like pretty good at actually countering their Yeet's Pharah.
Actually, this is pretty interesting with them, with what you just mentioned on the Pharah, because like both Dumpster Divers, both Dumpster Divers and Yeet It or Skeet It.
I think they're mirror comps right now.
Yeah.
No. They're running a Orisa, Sig, and then Zarya,
Ryan, Orisa, Sig, but they're both running Pharah, but they don't have any hit scans, so let's see how it's gonna go. Looks like they're going for an easy contention here. Both teams just going straight for the point. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy. That Doomfist is making some good work on the back line, but no picks yet, except for the Orisa on Dumpster Divers. So let's see how it's going to affect...
Actually, they got the Moira. Dumpster Divers got their Moira.
Oh, it looks... Yeet It or Skeet It just lost Skeeter, so that means
it's actually winnable. Winnable. They're Doom and they're a little separated right now.
Yeet It or Skeet It has the first point, but the Pharah is giving some sort of contention. Whoa, that was a close boop for them.
This is winnable, actually. This fight still.
Dumpster Divers just trying to get some chance to regroup and breathe a little bit, but looks like they're going to go in for another push. That's a dive for the Doomfist. That Pharah's close to a ult there, but she's being damage boosted by the Mercy. That's one for the Pharah. There's the second, and that's going to be a third from the looks of it. Nope, it isn't. But Yeet It or Skeet It's really giving some pressure on Dumpster Divers here. That's another ult for Yeet It or Skeet It.
Still winnable. Yep, that was a big pick on the Moira who's ulting. Yeet's down their Coalescence now.
Okay, and whoa, that was a close one. That Orisa was just on the limit about getting boot, but she's doing really well.
Oh no.
Oh, that Orisa's doing really well contesting that point. They weren't able to get it, and he even took the Doomfist and the Reinhardt. Wow. And this is going to be the Zarya. It looks like Dumpster Diver just pulled out something amazing there.
Huge, man.
That was a good 2-kill from Orisa.
Yeet has swapped the Pharah to an Ashe, who's not contesting point.
And it looks like Dumpster Divers got the ult economy here. They just busted out 2 of them. And they have first... Oh, that was too close to call. I was about to say they have first point, but... This
has been a long contest. Very long fight.
And yeah, that's the point for Dumpster Divers. That was really close. Yeet It or Skeet It nearly ran away with that one. So yeah, Paulo, I don't even know what to say. That Orisa hold on the corner was amazing. Getting both the Rhine and the Doomfist there. But
I don't think there's much they could really do. I guess like Doomfist, doesn't have a lot of
speaking of
over
that was a double shatter for Yeet It or Skeet It, but it looks like they weren't able to convert except getting the Sigma. Let's see how Dumpster Diver's gonna go.
They can get if Dumpster can get the Zarya that's in their back line. That's big.
Oh, looks like the Orisa's. Oh, it looks like Dumpster Divers just lost 2, so it looks like they're gonna have to back away unless. And that's the Mercy just gonna get staggered, and that's Dumpster Divers down.
Dumpster still seems to have one last, maybe one or maybe even 2, just one. Yeah.
They have one last push, and they have to do well because the Sigma's got the ult, so that means that if
they're gonna bongo too, probably.
Yeah. So if they can capitalize on the Sigma ult, they have a good chance of making this push and maybe denying Yeet It or Skeet It the win. There's the Sigma ult.
Oh, that's a big Sigma ult.
That's a good Sigma ult. No picks yet. The Accretion, whoa, just took the Moira out, and the Doomfist about to eat it as well. Looks like Dumpster Diver looks like has a chance to make it back, but Yeet It or Skeet It's done really well to back it out. And that's if Yeet It or Skeet It can clean this out. It looks like they they got the first point.
Oh,
Well, let's see what's happening there. Nope, no contention, no
Alright.
contention there. That was a good matchup. So yeah, I mean,
I think that for the first fight, I think it took way too long for Dumpster to focus a certain player on Yeet's side, which I guess caused Yeet to cap up to 70%.
yeah, I mean, Yeet
Put them at a big disadvantage because that means they didn't really have a lot of time to waste or push up, because if they lost, they'd only have like one more fight if Yeet capped again.
it was that, yeah, it was you,
So really
like,
put them at a disadvantage.
Yeah, like-
time-wise.
like you said, they weren't able to focus on any of them. Like I saw a lot of Yeet or Skeeted players that were just at a sliver of health, but they just couldn't push it for the death. So yeah,
There was a lot of damage going out, but it wasn't consistent towards a certain player, so it really just caused Yeet to keep healing, and eventually, I guess their target focus was better. Yeet's was.
yeah. Dumpster Diver still sticking with the Sigma, so let's see how it works out. That was nearly an easy pick. Ooh.
That's a big pick on the Mei, actually.
Yeah.
No Mei bomb hit them.
And it looks like they got the Reinhardt cornered over here. Oh, looks like they got it back. If they can go for a second pick, Dumpster Diver's got the point. That Reinhardt's about to go, and he's gone. Looks like Dumpster Diver has the advantage.
If Dumpster can take out the turrets, then this is going to be a
Yeah.
fun fight.
Dumpster Diver's
Zarya and their Sim are supercharged right now.
yeah, Dumpster Diver's McCree is putting some good work right now. I think he just got 2 or 3 of the picks that was able to get this point up.
There's a Moira and a Mei on point now still.
Well, if this, yeah, Yeet Skeet still refuses to lose the point, and they're still contesting. Wow. Even with Dumpster Diver's advantage, they still couldn't get the point back from Yeet Skeet. Yeet Skeet are doing really well. They were at like what, 2 pick advantage, and they still couldn't convert. But yeah,
I think Dumpster didn't really have the target focus again, I suppose. Ryan and was it their Ryan? Yeah, the Ryan and Lucio kept contesting after, and they couldn't really kill them.
which was such a pity because Duds, the Dumpster Diver's
They were up
McCree.
4, I believe.
Yeah,
Or not up 4, rather, but
they were up 4. It looks like there's a high noon that's closing out. A shatter that got blocked. Lucky for them. So
well, actually, they're up 4 now again.
that was huge from Dumpster Divers. They just blocked, I believe, 1 or 2 ults there. Dumpster Divers trying to go in for a push, and
Alright, that's point for Dumpster Divers.
that's point for them. Yeah, looks like Yeet or Skeet is gonna have to back away. Currently, based on ult economy, they're equal on both terms, with Dumpster Divers about to get maybe 2 more ults, a Bongo and maybe a Mei ult and a Beat, if they could.
I think Dumpster is actually a little higher on ults right now. They're about to get they're about to be on 4, and then
Let's see how it goes
he's
for.
only gonna have 3.
Oh, there's a Reaper trying to go for a flank on behind. Let's see how it's going to work out for Yeet or Skeet it, because he's walled out currently. Is he going to go for the second kill? He's going for the second. He's got the McCree. And he survived, apparently, so that flank did some good work. Let's see if he's going to get the 4th. He nearly got the Mei, but couldn't convert in that one. Dumpster Diver just popped
They used Beat.
Yeah. That was a brave push from the Lucio and Dumpster Divers there. Dumpster Diver still has the Mei ult, so they can still stall the point if they have to. Let's see when they're gonna pop it. Looks like they might pop it now. If yep, they're popping it right now. Able to pop it before he died, so
Well, they got the Zarya, who was fully charged. It's pretty big, considering
Yeah.
their Zarya, Yeet's Zarya almost had grab.
yeah.
They do have turrets on point though.
Yeah, they what's it called? Lucio.
it matters, they're-
Lucio for Skeet, Yeet or Skeet still has this beat, but up looks like he just died on point. Wow, these are really good. These are
This is
really
a-
close matches. That was a brilliant flank from Sven9, who's Sven199, who was able to get 2 of Dumpster Diver's back line before he was able to get taken down. But sadly, he wasn't. Their team wasn't able to convert that 2-pick advantage. But yeah,
They are going to have 4 ults for this fight though, and I think Reaper will probably charge his in this fight as well.
it looks like it. Looks like it. What? Looks like they popped. They're going for the full-on charge right now. They just popped all 3 ults,
Oh,
but
they did not contest.
ah, that was such a pity. They were too late on the push. They weren't even able to contest for the round, and it's 1-1. This is gonna be a really fun matchup for them. What's happening over here? Apparently, my observer has decided to just break. I just happened to just start observing the wall for a little bit there.
Nice.
But yeah, those were some good matches from those are some
Seems
good
that
matchups.
Yeet's gonna run Pharmacy again with a Reaper again, yeah.
Well, this is going to be interesting because Dumpster Diver's already got a DPS in the form of Duds, and he's been popping off recently with a couple of those picks. So let's see how effective.
Duds an anomaly. Anomaly.
Anomaly. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to say that word. Yeah.
Okay, let's see how he's
Duds and
gonna.
Anomaly are gonna be a hard counter for the Reaper, I believe.
Yeah.
If he tries to contest their back.
That was
yeah,
that was Skeeter just charging a bit too deep into Yeet or Skeet's
back.
back.
Can start contesting the point and pushing up forward.
Well,
But they didn't push with their Mei.
Rocinante's got the early pick with yeah, Yeet or Skeet is making some great strides over here.
Dumpster got a huge pick, but they could not keep pushing, I guess, up to point, which caused them to fall behind. And then Yeet was way more aggressive, I guess.
Let's see what they're gonna do. They got the Reaper up on the pillars. Maybe they're gonna try and go for a flank on Dumpster Diver's back line. So let's see how it's gonna work out. Dumpster Diver hasn't noticed the Reaper yet, so it actually might work. And there's the jump, and that was a retreat easy by Sped9. So it looks like they weren't able to go for the.
Oh, that's big. That's big. They're down the far ult now.
Oh, that was a big pick by Duds. So let's see if Dumpster Diver's going to convert. That's another pick by them. And looks like either Skeeta has to give up or else they're going to get staggered. And yeah.
I think it's a team kill there.
That was a beautiful wipe by Dumpster Divers, especially with Duds taking out that far ult. That could have been disastrous for them if that got pulled off. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say based on the skill matchups, Paulo. Both these teams seem to be very equal in terms of composition and their teamwork. I mean,
they know where. Oh, that's a pick on the McCree from the Pharah. That was Pharah's main pressure, so.
That looks like that's revenge from the last team fight. That's a shatter, but that wasn't able to convert. So Rocinante is still putting on pressure on that back line. No one's pressuring that Pharah for Yeet or Skeet it, so they're working out well. And that's another change. Looks like that Mei just got bullied really hard there. So yeah, that's a point change for Yeet it or Skeet it. Let's see what
Yeet's Pharah is about to charge another ult, which was she actually did just use and it got cancelled at the beginning of the fight for this.
Yeet it or Skeet, sorry, Team Dumpster is going to be doing another ult change. There's the ult from Sigma, and let's see if it's going to convert. I think it only just took the Reinhardt there. No change yet. They're trying to go for the Mercy, but it's been moving out. The Reinhardt's really low.
Reaper's
he might
on the flank right now.
Oop, there's the Reaper with the flank. That was... It only took the Moira and Rocinante just with a big ult. And that's another... Looks like Yeet or Skeet it are on point with their ults, but... And... No, yeah, Dumpster Diver used all their ults there as well.
Dumpster's Lucio beated after their team had already been down, so...
Oh,
and... Be down their beat for a last contest, especially with a... Yeet's grab.
Yeah, this is they won't be able to
contest it.
So it looks like unless they can do a late contest, nope. Well, that's the objective for them. And that's first map to Yeet it or Skeet it. Yeah. So yeah, Paulo, the matchup's just too equal at this point.
Pretty strong, I'd say. I think an issue is their Zarya is constantly fully charged too. Yeet's Zarya, which is causing a lot of stress for, I guess their team. She's charging grab pretty frequently, I'd say. I'm not really frequently, but she's high charge enough that she can just shred pretty much all the squishies on Dumpster's team.
Yeah, so let's hope. What's going to be the next match? It's going to be Watchpoint Gibraltar. So let's see how it's going to go.
Oh, they're swapping out right now. They subbed Dead in for...
Dead end for Sidvacious or JC?
Sid.
I can't. I didn't
Yeah, for
actually.
Sid, I believe.
Okay, great. So let's see how it's gonna go for the next map.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see how it's going.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Okay, so let's start this off. Now we got the second point, watch point Gibraltar. You think? Either Skeet or Dumpster Diver is going to be changing their comps anytime soon, or are we going to be still seeing that Sigma for Shell Shock on?
I believe Yeet's on attack, correct?
Yeah,
I think
Yeet's going to be on attack.
Yeet's gonna be probably running another pharmacy to put pressure on their high ground, where they're gonna probably be holding.
I mean, Rocinante's been doing really well in that Pharah, so I can't blame them if they're going to run the pharmacy again. It would be
They
interesting
do
to
have Duds out, and Duds was playing McCree last round.
I'm
He was
guessing
putting the pressure on the Farah
Yeah.
last map.
their new sub is going to be dead
Oh,
inside.
they are running.
They're
It does seem that Yeet is running a Bastion, actually.
Oh, that's going to be
They're
interesting. So I'm guessing they're going to try and go for the pirate ship comp with the Bastion Orisa comp. But on
They
the
don't
other,
have a BAP, too, which might be a little difficult for them to keep the Bastion up if they do a lot of burst damage as
especially since Dumpster Diver's got
Dumpster.
Dumpster's got the Dumpster's got a Doomfist, so it looks.
I don't think that that'll be that or prove that useful. I guess against the Bastion comp.
I mean,
Ship.
let's see how it works out for them, and we are underway. So, welcome to game 2. Looks like they're going to be setting up the Bastion not on the point, and it looks like it got pushed away. But interesting for Dumpster Divers to hold lower instead of the high ground over at the Gibraltar, but it seems to be working well for them with no picks whatsoever. Sven9 is down, so that's the Reaper, and Hooper was able to get Skeeter, so that means both the DPS and tanks for Yeet or Skeeter are currently down, and maybe the Bastion's about to get it as well, so that's a good first pick for Dumpster Divers, but they lost 2 at the same time, so if Yeet or Skeet can get out of spawn fast enough, they may be able to still capitalize on this. But Dumpster
I'll be back
Diver,
in like 5 seconds.
yeah, sure. Dumpster Diver seems to be doing really well, just containing Yeet or Skeet at the choke point over there under the bridge. But it seems like that advantage is going to be pretty short-lived. That's they're still holding under the bridge really fast for Dumpster Divers, but Yeet or Skeet has set up their best. Well, I was about to say they set up their Bastion on the payload, but it looks like Bastion just ulted, and that's the. And it looks like they're going to be getting past the choke for Yeet or Skeet. Dumpster Divers going to be going back out to regroup. Sven 19-9, sorry, Sven 199 again with the Reaper flank. So maybe he might be messing with the back line of Dumpster Diver pretty soon. Okay, and they've just pushed into the first. For the first fight, a combination of the Bastion plus the Orisa Bongos has given them some damage to it, but it looks like the Bongos got destroyed, and it's back up again. Reaper with the ult, taking out the entire back line of Dumpster Divers right there. So it looks like Yeet or Skeet has got the first point for Gibraltar. That was a very interesting fight with with Dumpster Divers trying to push out as much as possible, but it looks like Yeet or Skeet's Bastion composition is just too strong for them to handle. Now let's see what they're gonna do with the with the second. So it looks like Yeet or Skeet is coming up for the first choke. That is about 2 ults that just got busted there, and it looks like Dumpster Divers aren't able to capitalize it. Yeet or Skeet being 2 picks down right now. It looks like they may not make it, depending on how it goes. That's 3 for Yeet or Skeet, so it looks like Dumpster Divers is able to win this match if they can clean up. Just the last 2 from the Orisa and the Moira, and that's it for Dumpster Divers. That was a good matchup. They were able to get the choke points. They were able to hold the choke against Yeet or Skeet, especially after the, I believe that was the Sigma ult that they were able to bust out. Let's see how it goes. Still no change for Yeet or Skeet. They are still pushing with that Bastion, hoping to get it back on the payload and run the pirate ship comp. Very interesting going up for the top side. Looks like they're trying to go for setup, but Dumpster Diver got the flank over there, making sure that they can't set up the Bastion up top. That Doomfist still making up some work. Sigma from the Yeet or Skeet Sigma is taking out 2, make that 3, make that 4. And Yeet or Skeet has a chance to push back there, and looks like they got the point. And that's just easy cleanup. Again, Dumpster Divers just trying to break that that comp, but it seems like it just can't be pushed. The pirate ship comp still lives on.
Alright, I am back.
Right, we're over at the Yeet or Skeet is pushing back on second point, and they're doing extremely well, just trying to, you know. Apparently the Bastion is still doing well. Oh, well, I spoke too soon there. That inside just eliminated the Bastion, but Skeeter eliminated the Sigma,
I
so
don't
it's
think that will prove that useful.
Nope, that's a second Reaper ult. Yeah, Yeet or Skeet is making some good work. I can't blame them. Dumpster Divers are having a difficult time trying to gain some momentum against Yeet or Skeet. They occasionally win the team fights and they're able to hold them back, but just Yeet or Skeet's pure perseverance just to push each and every point just, you know, works out for them really well. Right now they're still pushing the same comps as before. Let's see how it works out. That's a beat for Dumpster Divers, so it looks like they're able to win that team fight. They're trying to clean up and get them more staggered, and they actually did. Let's see how it goes for ults right now. Oh, Rocinante, that was interesting. He had a Bastion ult that was ready to go and switch it out for Pharah. Now they're running the Mercy comp. Do you think that was a waste, Paulo? Or they could have actually used that Bastion ult?
I guess I don't think they had anything. I don't think a Dumpster really had anything to counter the Bastion ult, actually.
Apparently so, but they just replied with another Bastion, so it's just a combination of really interesting comps. Dumpster Divers just busting out the bongos there, so it's going to push back Yeet or Skeet quite a while. They lost Sigma, Reaper, and Mercy. So it looks like they're going to be delayed till the next team fight. Shellshock playing it really dangerous, trying to push it there without the team, but they made it back, and that's another team fight won for Dumpster Divers. But yeah, looks like Dumpster Divers really doing their best to stall Yeet or Skeet. Initially, Yeet or Skeet had the momentum, but it looks like it's stalled right now.
Zve19 momentum is going to pick back up as Yeet's actually almost at 2 more ults right now, both the DPS.
Oh, that's... Whoa, and that was just a rain of death there with both the Reaper and the Pharah just busting out both their ults. And the what's it called? The battle res there by Relic just res their Pharah, so that means that they're up at full strength right now. So let's see what they can do for the contest. Dumpster Diving doing their best to see if they can wind the clock down, but it's working out well for them. For the meantime, they got Baptiste Lantern up, which apparently no one from Yeet or Skeet was targeting until a while ago. But let's see if they can do anything for the contesting. And Mercy going there for the suicide dive, and they brought out Shellshock has just brought out the Hamster to see if he can contest that match. And welcome to the pinball race, because, well, spoke too soon. And that's I honestly thought the hamster was gonna contest as much as possible. I mean, that's the usual thing, the usual strategy in comp matches. But Yeet or Skeet is
He got out
dominating.
of point, but
Yeah, Yeet or Skeet is dominating the last two matches actually.
I don't think there's enough to contest the DPS game that they have. The DPS comps that Yeet keeps on bringing out. It's really hard because they're generally either coordinated with the other DPS or it's a pharmacy, and that's really hard to battle against when you're not playing a hit scan hero.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a pharmacy. With the coordinated DPS, you just really have to play close to your team and make sure you make the calls.
yeah, I mean, both Yeet or Skeet and Dumpster Divers are just doing extremely well on their tank and their support, and the game is entirely won on how well the DPS can get those picks. And as you saw from the last games, you know, a lot of these matches are just dependent on one of these teams just getting 2 picks and then pushing the point. And sometimes even when they have those 3 picks from those 2 or 3 picks, as you can see in Nepal, sometimes they can just bring it back and just, you know, win the point just from sheer perseverance alone. So
I'm really liking what Dumpster's running on attack here.
Yeah, they're running
The combat, because of the Pharah and a Bastion, I think that's totally gonna cancel the Junk and Hanzo.
They're running Junk,
guess-
Hanzo, and
I guess
Baptiste.
those two can shred shields, but not before Pharah can target them with the Mercy.
And Dumpster Diver's running the Bastion comp, so I'm guessing they're going to try and go for the high ground. They're going to try and go and defend high ground. Let's see how they're going to work out here. So it's pretty interesting from the point. Oh, that was an early drop for Yeet or Skeet. It's Orisa, so he may actually pay for it. The rest of the team's still up on high ground. Looks like they're going to drop. There was an early pick a while ago, and looks like that's going to be... Dumpster Diver just revived their Bastion over
There's
there.
a lack of communication about their Yeet's Orisa dropping, which caused Shellshock to move in alone on the Orisa, and then everyone jumped on him and killed him.
Yeah, but it looks like they were still able to take it back, because it looks like they were able to push back Dumpster Diver back on a point. So Yeet or Skeet was lucky. That miscommunication could have been deadly if Moira died from that from under the bridge. It looks like Dumpster Diver's trying to go in for another coordinated push. Let's see how it goes. Still no early picks right now. Okay, so it looks like Dead Inside's just set up on the Bastion. Let's see if we can get an early pick from here. Seems to be nothing for the moment. That Pharah's making some good work on the backline. Dead Inside's gotten early pressure on it, but that Junkrat Tire is coming out. Let's see how it works out. Junkrat Tire.
The Immortality tanked the tire.
Oh, that lucky for Relic. That was a god save just to get that tire out. And another Immortality field for Relic. This Hanzo comp for Yeet or Skeet is interesting.
Oh, they only got the Hog though, in the...
Ooh, that's another Pharah. Ooh, what was that from Rocinante? Just took out the Pharah with a Junkrat. They busted out the dragon.
Playing super aggressively.
Oh, lucky for Dumpster Divers. That Baptiste Lantern just saved them entirely from that Hanzo ult. So it looks like they have a chance for the win. Azalea just revived Mirage. So that means they have double healers.
Though. Their Bastion had died to the junk mines, so the Bastion is still back there as the tire shipment's along.
Yeah, but Hooper with their Orisa still has the payload, so they could just contest and keep pushing that point. But yeah, as you said, that was...
They do have a lack of damage now, though.
Well, it looks like they're almost all back. Bastion's just trying his best to come up. Azalea just got killed, but yeah, it looks like Yeet or Skeet has got this map with 2 picks. Pretty easy for Yeet or Skeet to get this to clean up. Looks like Dumpster Diver's got 2 ults to use so they can push back. And one of them's the Bastion ult with the window by Baptiste, so maybe...
coming up on another Sigma ult, actually, too.
Oh yeah, you're just like you said, there's a tire, let's see if it can convert in anything. It's just popping up there, let's see. Oh, triple kill from Dead Inside. That just killed everyone.
Mercy needs to walk back.
Oh, that is terrible for a Dumpster Diver with that triple kill.
It does leave them enough time to push up for a last push, though.
And
And they're down the tire for the last push as well. Ult-wise, it seems that Dumpster is definitely in the place to win a fight here.
well, Dumpster has a chance, but
As long as they play.
if Yeet or Skeet can get that soldier ult up and no one can contest that soldier ult, they have a chance of stalling it out. Oh, there's an early pick by Shell Shock to get Rocinante. That means they're down one. There's the double of the ult. Looks like that. Saved by the Baptist ult, but saved by the Baptist Lantern, but that's still conversion for Hooper. Dumpster Diver has good chance of pushing it here, and that's.
You have to be careful for the soldier ult that's going off now.
There's the soldier ult, and just like you said, that Farah died, but without still taking out the soldier.
Actually.
This is winnable for Dumpster Diver, and it is. Just from the skin of their teeth, Dumpster Diver has won.
Dumpster Diver still has 4 ults after this. They're gonna have their Pharah, they're in their Mercy, and they still have their Bap and Bastion.
So let's see
So
what.
ult-wise, they're still in the
Yeah, ult-wise, Dumpster Divers are still in contention. Let's hope if they can pop their ults really fast. Let's see what's gonna happen. The Baptiste ult comes in.
Now that's 2 early picks.
That inside just got 2 picks. Is he gonna make it a third? Let's see how it goes. Make that a third and a fourth from the looks of it. That Baptiste Bastion combo with the window plus the ult is just too strong, and that was an easy second point for Dumpster Divers.
Mercy just got bursted in the backline.
Now let's see.
Did cap.
From the looks of it, Dumpster Divers got the momentum. They got both the ult economy and they got the momentum based on picks, and also early res from Yeet or Skeet It. So it looks like if Dumpster Divers
could swap a soldier to a Reaper on each side,
yes,
might put some pressure on their tanks now.
it might. If Sven 199 can get another good flank, here he goes again. Let's see if he. No one from
Dumpster's on the flank though, however,
no.
and popped a pretty good ult.
No one from Dumpster Diver would just recognize flank. Whoop, that was a pull from Yeet or Skeet It. Their Orissa's down, their Sigma's down. A lot of those people.
God.
It looks like Dumpster Diver is just probing just so I can get some contention there, because they haven't used any of their ults. They're saving it for the last fight. So let's see how it works out. Again, early picks. These Dumpster Divers has to push out in like a coordinated manner if they want to get that last push. But there's still 2 minutes.
Dumpster's gonna have 5 ults for this fight.
They're gonna have Anomaly switched out for the Mei. That's an interesting pick. Let's see
That
what.
actually is a good pick against the Hog and their Reaper.
Yeah, especially with the. Okay, here's the ult. Let's see what. Reaper tried to go for the flank, no work. Let's see. They still haven't busted out the Bastion ult. Busting out the Bastion window again.
They might keep the Bastion ult until the last final corner
Yeah.
if they win this.
Anomaly just walling off the opponent. Looks like they're doing well. Orissa's about to go down. Oh, Sven Aino was able to get just 1 though. There's Anomaly blocking out. Another walled off. Let's see how it works out. Can they convert them to Rissa? Nope, they can't. Rocinante putting in some
The
effort.
Reaper is putting a lot of pressure on them.
But he
But
pushed
now
into.
Reaper's down.
Okay, so let's see what the.
If Dumpster can group up right here, they can go in for a putting up the Reaper.
Yeah, they can get him for an early. Oh, that was a waste. Looks like Moira was able to get dead inside, so they're gonna. It's gonna delay Dumpster Diver's push for another maybe 10-20 seconds. Azalea was able to get dead inside up. Let's see how it works out. Bastion, Baptiste ult just got pushed up. They got the bongos, so they're.
They're down both their healers. They're down both their healers right now.
Oh, so let's see how the sustain works, and that's their main tank down as well. And their DPS looks like things aren't looking up for Dumpster Divers.
If Dumpster groups up one last time, they can push in.
Oh wait, but Dumpster Diver is trying to go for the contest, so it looks like they're just trying to contest as much as possible.
It might not prove.
No, that didn't work out very well for them. Oh, there's a Sigma ult. Let's see how it works out. Oh, they actually might be able to win this with the damage and the. Oh, Dumpster Diver has a chance. Looks like they're gonna push. That's 3 picks out. They're trying to go for the last push. There's still a last minute ult by Relic for Yeet It or Skeet It to see if he can try and contest. And there's a high noon as well. This looks like a match for Dumpster Diver. But a last minute ult from Sven. Sven 199, and that's 3 picks for them. That is such a pity for Dumpster Diver. And this is just cleaning up for Yeet It or Skeet It. They're trying their best to contest, and yeah, that's another round for Yeet It or Skeet It. But yeah, Paulo, these matches, damn, they're doing
Pretty close.
yeah, these are really close matches, but Yeet It or Skeet It just edges it out. And this is the Bastion play from Rocinante. In the first map, as you can see, they were all just grouped up. It was just like shooting fish in a barrel. That's 1, that's 2. There they are again. That's 3, that's 4. That was just easy pickings for Rocinante. Yeah, these matches, like, you know, I mean, Yeet It or Skeet It's won, what, the last 2 maps already?
Yeah.
But
They went
they were some good matches, so let's hope for Dumpster Divers to get it back again in King's Row. But Dumpster Divers got to pull on a comeback, or else they're going to be eliminated from the final. So let's hope that they're able to get it good for King's Row, and we can make it to a 4th map. But I'm just going to get back to you a couple points you said, Paulo. So yeah, a lot of the matches are just depicted on like how well Dumpster Divers can just regroup fast enough to get the advantage on Yeet It or Skeet It.
there's a lot of stalling that I think that didn't really need to happen at near the end of that too. I feel like there's a lot of room for them to regroup and push into 6 and use their ults and manage them better. But they kept trying to contest, I guess. Dumpster did, as Yeet was still like had the high ground and had like tons of different like ways that they could just keep on killing them, and they just kept on getting picked off one by one. And then by the time they had time to group up, they only had time for one last push, I guess.
And also, there were these picks in which just didn't make sense. Like, if you're pushing in too deep, you really just shouldn't just back off and just regroup. There's a ton of time, especially in that last one with Dumpster Divers, where they had the one pick advantage, and yet they all just went in one by one, just get grinded by Yeet It or Skeet It. I really honestly thought Dumpster Divers should have gotten that last point if they just waited just a little bit more just to get back. But it seems like it's just these delays, these stalls whenever they were going for the team fights, they just can't convert. So let's see if they can learn from the lessons in the last game and do it in King's Row.
For King's Row, this is going to be interesting because I think they probably will run the Pharmacy again. Pharmacy can be pretty strong on this map as long as Dumpster doesn't run a consistent hit scan.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be what's it called? It's gonna be pretty interesting, especially with the narrow hallways for in King's Row. So the Pharah is gonna have an easier time getting some target acquisition and just getting the splash damage, especially in the tight confines of this map. It's gonna
I wonder
be.
if we're gonna see any sniper duels on this map.
Well, it seems like.
sides, yeah.
What just happened? Oh, it seems to be a side. Oh, it seems to be a side switch. So it looks like Yeet It or Skeet It are gonna be defending or attacking next round. I can't remember.
Yeet is gonna defend first, I believe.
So let's see how it goes. Is there actually an advantage if you're in a defend or attack first, or at least momentum-wise, or is it just pretty equal?
I personally like attacking first, but
Now entering.
that might just be me. I don't know.
I mean, I guess in King's Row it is pretty hard to do the. I mean, the momentum that you get from the just from winning the first round, I guess, kind of snowballs from there, especially from like a morale side. Because I mean, you really don't want to lose the first point on any map at all, and
Yeah,
it just makes.
if you
Go
and
ahead.
I mean, I'm thinking of how to word this. I guess.
Take your time. I mean, we still got about like 7 seconds for this one.
I for 3.5 seconds. I don't know. I really hate defending first on actually most maps.
But
Do it together.
So yeah, it looks like dumpster divers. No, so
Yeah, the colors are switched now.
yeah, so it means that dumpster divers is going to be red team, and Yeet It or Skeet It is going to be blue team. So that's going to be difficult for me today. Why did they have to change it? But let's see how it goes. Now,
I'm gonna go get a drink really fast for 10 seconds.
yeah, well, you got 10 seconds, so you better hurry up, Paulo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers in
Okay, and welcome to the third map of the Community Clash, where we have Dumpster Divers versus Yeet It or Skeet It. So, Dumpster Divers is in... they have a risk of being eliminated from the finals if they don't win this map in King's Row. So let's hope that they can make the comeback and we can get it to Game 4. Dumpster Diver is running the Farah Mercy comp in King's Row. So let's see how they're able to convert in the back line. Yeet It or Skeet It is running the Mercy comp. The May on King's Row, which is going to be quite difficult because there's going to be no... Oh, they got a May Sim, so they're going to... Let's see if they're going to try and go for the May Bomb here. There's an early...
Team that was doing it before.
Oh yeah, so let's see how it goes. Looks like Dead Inside was able to get an early pick on Skeeter, so that leaves Yeet It or Skeet It one tank down. Dumpster Divers are doing extremely well defending this point. That's another pick for Rocinante, taking out Dead Inside and Azalea. Shell Shock taking out that lamp. Mad Max with the early Moira ult there just to push them back, and Yeet It or Skeet It's doing really well, just trying to delay that point. They still haven't even made any progress yet. But from the looks of it, that's another Baptiste ult. Dumpster Diver is having a difficult time trying to push. That's another barriers, and barriers on barriers on barriers. That's the current comp for today, isn't it, Palu?
Yep, that's the current comp for the past couple of weeks, actually. Not very fun to play against.
Well, we're not going to be seeing that. It looks like Dumpster Diver is trying to go in for a push, but Yeet It or Skeet It just told him no with that May ult. Shell Shock lucky to even make it out alive, but thanks to their mercy, they were able to survive. Still nothing on the May Bomb, so I'm guessing Dumpster Divers is scared to run it. Or sorry, Yeet It or Skeet It are scared to run it right now. Or maybe they haven't had any space, but from the ult economy wise, Dumpster Divers are close to maybe doing a Farah ult and converting on some good tills here if they have some space to breathe. Let's see if he's gonna do it now.
Dumpster's close to.
Oh, this is a good Farah ult opportunity right now if they can.
Wizard too.
This could be
huge.
huge.
Right now.
Yeah, this could be huge for them. Right now, there's 4 ults for Dumpster Divers and 3 ults for Yeet It or Skeet It. Let's see how we're going. Let's see. Dumpster Divers going for a regroup. Saying gonna go for one last push. The bongos are down. Let's see what Dead Inside is gonna go for. Let's see. Is there gonna be an ult here? Nope. They're gonna save the fire ult. There it is. That's a 1. That's 2. Is gonna be a 3rd? Nope. But it looks like Skeeter's gonna go down from the Farah.
Point for Dumpster Divers. I think they took it.
Yeah, that was some good ults there. Looks like it's gonna be equal on ult economy since both Dumpster and Yeet or Skeet It popped all 4 ults for them. Skeeter with the advantage by having that Roadhog ult. See how we can do to contest the payload. Dead Inside running the risk, trying to go for some early picks, but there's
the Symmetra on
ooh, that's
inside to an Esh.
That was a good hook by the Roadhog. Let's see how it's going. Again, Yeet It or Skeet It with the Reaper flanks, just messing the back line of Dumpster Divers. They really need to know how to counter Zvat 199. Mad Max putting in some good healings there. Let's see how it goes. They really are like Paulo. I'm having a hard time trying to like figure this out. Is May actually really good in the 2-2-2 comp?
Is May good in 2-2-2?
Yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah.
I mean, the benefits of having like an off-tank DPS is pretty good, but I'm just trying to figure out what's stopping them from like busting out like a Farah just to counter this out. But just as I say that, it looks like Anomaly tried to bust out a Mei ult, but there wasn't able any conversions from their teammates. There was the res to bring back Shell Shock. Dumpster Diver's doing really good trying to push this payload. Looks like Skeeter's not going to make it out there.
Looks like Yeet is actually
Yep,
getting
Yeet
close
Skeeted.
to a couple ults too.
Yeah.
So if they can group up for one last contest right here, as Dumpster pushes it to the corner.
Also, Dumpster Diver has picked it up
Does not seem so.
this last push, so it looks like we might even make it to the 4th map. From the looks of it, Yeet or Skeet is on the back line from here. I don't think they won one team fight yet, or maybe they won 1 or 2. But Dumpster Diver is currently on the advantage here. Let's see another Reaper flank that was wasted.
Countered by a Matrix and a Mayfreeze.
Yeah, so
from Sigma.
looks there's a Bob out there. Looks like putting in some good work. That was able to take out the Moira, but the freeze. Good thinking from Dumpster Divers to freeze the Bob. And Rocinante is just going to get staggered here unless unless Yeet or Skeeted can regroup fast enough. That was a wild charge from Skeeter, but it looks like it converted, killing Shell Shock. Looks like Yeet or Skeeted's going to win this match. Yeah, Yeet did well in that map. Let's see what the... So yeah, Paulo, it looks like Dumpster Divers got 3 ults, maybe 4 in this next match. Do you think they're able to convert this and maybe push it for the last point?
I'd say so. I think that if they use I think if Shellshock uses Sigma ult this fight, I don't think that Yeet has anything to counter it really. As you can see right here.
Oh, speaking of which, let's see what this map's gonna go. It looks like that was Sigma ult that was pretty early there. Wasn't able to convert, getting the Zarya on the accretion.
Zarya, which is pretty good.
It was good on the accretion. That still leaves Sid with the bongos, and there it is. The Reaper tried to go, but that was a good push from there just to
They are still up 1. They're up 2 right now currently.
yeah. That push on the Reaper was really good. Okay, they popped the Bob. Let's see if they can counteract. And the Shatter from
being countered currently. However, the Shatter did
Yeah.
take out both their healers.
Oh, but but the Reinhardt's back up from the battle res from the Mercy. Oh, that was a good effort by Dumpster Divers, but it looks like Yeet or Skeeted's gonna push it. Relic still having the ult over there, so that means that leaves Yeet or
down on her ults now, though.
yeah, that leaves Yeet or Skeeted with no ults and Dumpster Divers with just a Reaper ult. So the entire game is gonna rest on whether they can convert with this Reaper ult. Let's hope that they can push it. So
if Doomfist can charge his ult or get an early pick, actually, just seems he might on this Ashe.
oh, it looks like it from the looks of it. Oh, nope, but the
he's
Doomfist just
down,
like.
actually.
So let's all depends on like the Reaper ult. The Reaper ult gets 1, gets 2, gets 3. And
That's a big Reaper ult.
that
from,
was a big Reaper ult. So
Dumpster.
it looks like Dumpster Divers can actually push this if they can convert. But Yeet or Skeeted with the Reaper ult flank on the back again. Let's see if he can. Let's see if he can convert. He doesn't get anything, and he probably might get scattered by the Zarya. The
Oh no, Shellshock seemed to get...
oh yeah, Shellshock seemed to be got by the Reaper, so this is gonna be pretty close.
Get God, yeah.
He got God. Oh, that was a good Zarya grab by. Oop, and there's Ve919. There's Ve's Reaper ult again.
This final push did get scattered though.
Oh, such a pity from Dumpster Divers. That was such a great ult by Anomaly, and I was able to get 3.
Shellshock chased enemy Reaper's Sve
Yeah, that
in
was.
the backline, which ended in Sve killing Zarya, which really was not good for Dumpster.
Yeah, that they should have just left it for the Doomfist, who was just right there. That was such a pity for Dumpster Divers. That could have been a winnable fight. That was so close to a winnable fight, actually.
Even then, and this map is still probably pretty winnable. I've seen many times where King Zero's had a full hold defense on first point.
Yeah, and I mean, Dumpster Diver should be proud for that full-on push. It really broke Yeet or Skeeted's defense, especially in multiple points. So let's see if maybe they can keep up on the morale, or maybe just based on the. Oh no, I was just gonna say just based on the, just based on the hype from Dumpster Diver alone, they should be pretty hyped, especially with that last play. So let's see if Yeet or Skeet can defend against the current momentum advantage from Morale. Oh, sorry, from Dumpster Divers.
Oh.
From Morale, I know, I'm speaking
Yeah.
tongues today. So, Paulo, go ahead. You're saying?
Oh, I was gonna say that the dumpster lost on a misplay from chasing a Reaper, so that was really just like something pretty small that can be avoided in this fight. So in like future fights too.
Oh yeah,
But
that
I'm
was.
sure, like, that was pretty small, and they're pretty strong. Their pushes were all like super coordinated, and the ults they used
Attackers
were pretty good compared to. Oh, they're actually running a Widow. Yeet is.
Oh no! Well, that was early. I'm guessing
never
Rocinante
mind,
was
just
trying to go for
kidding,
the
just
early. Rocinante trying to get the early pick there, but I'm guessing that didn't work out for Dumpster Divers. It looks like they're running a early pick again from the Pharah. Looks like Dumpster Divers learned early on just to counter Yeet or Skeet's Pharah.
Doomfist right now going behind.
Oh yeah, this looks like it's a good play.
It's going behind to the Baptist.
Oh, but what's it called? Dumpster Divers just called that
Yeah.
Doomfist play pretty early on. Those callouts must have been accurate because that Baptiste just went off that ledge really quick. Sven 199.
And Mercy are.
Oh yeah, the fire is still up. It looks like they're trying to get some early picks here.
Bara and Mercy are still up on high gun right now.
Let's see how
Bara's
it's gonna...
dropping down behind.
Oh, that was a good pick from Rocinante, but I wasn't able to convert. It
This
looks...
Brian can die actually in the back line.
Yeah, he's being brave in these matches. They're really trying to get that Bastion off point. That Doomfist was able to get it, and it looks like they have the advantage here. If they can capitalize
They can get
it.
this fully charged Zarya actually.
Oop, looks like it, and that's a pick.
No.
Sven 199 getting Anomaly and Moira fishing off Shell Shock, so it looks like Yeet or Skeet has first point.
There was not enough pressure on that fully charged Zarya that Yeet had on point. That was saving the Doomfist with bubbles.
Well, that was a good effort from Dumpster Diver, but yeah, it's just that chaos, especially at the beginning. I don't even know what that Reinhardt was doing, just being cornered, trying to get both the Bastion and everyone else. The fact that he didn't die really early was... So yeah, you're saying, Paulo, Dumpster swapped
I
off?
said Dumpster swapped off of a Bastion onto a McCree, probably to counter Yeet's Pharah.
Yeah. Let's see how Dead Inside's gonna go. Looks like they're gonna go for an early pick, but Sve199 just was smart enough to back off. Here's okay. Dead Insides might get for another pick here because it looks like both the Famercy are out in the open. They just popped the ult here. Oh, that was close. There's a Zarya grab. Oh, Rocinante just got with the early pick. That's 3 for Yeet or Skeet and make that 4. Just eliminating Dumpster Divers.
Might end up being 5.
And that's 5. That's that was nearly a team kill there. What is Dumpster? What is
I
Yeet or
think they're
Skeet?
gonna get the Moira too.
Yeet or Skeet are playing it
Oh, now
dangerous.
they're
being,
backing off. Alright.
yeah, they were playing dangerous being that far off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yeet or Skeet has been surgical with their kills, picking them off one by one. So Dumpster Diver's putting a great effort, but they really need to go for that focus. Like again, as you mentioned before in the last 2 games, there are just so many times in which Yeet or Skeet has a couple matches. Whoop! There's a May ult from Dumpster Divers that took out Skeeter. Make that 2 for another one for Rocinante, and that's Yeet or Skeet's match.
Dumpster seemed to, I guess, scatter during that fight.
I mean, can you blame them
And they
when
got picked off pretty.
what's it called? Especially, can you blame them? Yeet or Skeet is doing such a great job just picking them off.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see how we're gonna go. So Sid Vicious with the ult here and Dead Inside with the
I think a lot of
Deadeye.
this might depend on Dumpster just def.
That again, the Reaper is just making work. That Pharmacy is just making work. So it looks like it's gonna be an blowout for Yeet or Skeet, and let's see how it makes it. Doesn't seem to be. There's a contest from from contest, but nah. And congratulations to Yeet and Skeet. They are the Overwatch Community Clash champions. So congratulations, guys.
Those are pretty strong games.
Those were some
Pretty
really
close.
great games. So yeah, congratulations to Yeet or Skeet as the first place in our inaugural community clash. Inaugural community clash, and just a great shout out to dumpster divers. They played extremely well. These a lot of these matches could have gone their way if just one or two picks just converted, but they did very well contesting Yeeted or Skeeted. So that was great for them. Congratulations. So
Yeah, those are pretty great games.
yeah.
I had a good time hosting and watching all of these.
Yeah, these were really great games. I am impressed from the just from the level of play from the community. So I really hope that we can do this again. So Paulo, thanks very much for being my co-caster. There were a couple of moments which was
thanks
just
for having me.
there are a couple of moments where it was just a bit hectic, a little bit awkward, but I'm glad that we were able to do a great job.
It
So
happens.
yeah, it happens. Hopefully we'll improve in the next time, but yeah. Thanks very
Yeah.
much. I hope everyone else on the stream had a great time watching us cast, watching these games. So, just to recap, Yeeted or Skeeted have won our loot box as our main prize, and they're going to have a special role in our Overwatch Discord. So, if you see them on the Discord, if you see them in general discussion, Overwatch discussion, or comp discussion, give them a shout out, give them the congratulations for winning our community clash, and dumpster divers, you guys are going to be getting a role as well. So, congratulations to you guys for a ton of great games, both in the group stages and in the finals. So. Just to end the stream, I'd like to thank everyone for hosting this. I'd like to thank Dragri, Ruby, Arditio, you, Palu, for hosting a couple of games. Did KJ host a couple of games as well?
I don't think so, but I'd like
Okay.
to thank her for being beautiful.
Yeah, of course. All of the event hosts, KJ and Fishy, so everyone on the event host team in the R Overwatch Discord. Thank you, Paul, for being my co-caster. And yeah,
Yeah.
I'm Poxy, and we're signing off. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Enjoy.
Big GG's. Bye.
Big GGs. Bye.